Hey everyone, it's me, UltimateSuperX, and this video was originally supposed to be about me talking about a comment that Dillin Thomas has on his video. It's a video called Stupid Comments, or whatever it is, on the whole situation with Sonic Omen. And he talked about a comment that I posted on his video. I was just going to talk about that, but I thought it would be more fun to rip into some of his arguments in this video. So let's get right into that.
And a lot of these comments were pretty ignorant, so I thought it would be funny to bring this series back from the dead just to read over these comments.
He's right. It would be pretty funny to listen to an ignorant man read some comments.
Dylan, my doppelganger, says, without even watching this, I know it's going to be a huge load of bullshit, but you're all going to watch it and attack us because Dylan knows everything. Okay, so here's the question. Who is us? Are you referring to a movement? Are you part of a movement? Is there a movement I'm against?
I'm pretty sure what they mean is that your fan base is going to go out of the way to attack anyone that disagrees with you. But that's just my wild guess.
Which is what Patreon is. It's you tipping someone something. You're not paying them to buy a product. He's not selling you a product.
Oh yeah, you're not paying him for anything. It's just a tip jar. Unless you want the beta or the concept art. That should be free because it has IPs that doesn't belong to him. But besides those things, it's just a tip jar. It's okay.
Sega isn't an art company. They're a game company. Okay, if Sega is an art company and not a game company, If Sega is a game company and not an art company, why the fuck does Sonic exist in other media? And are you saying that gaming itself isn't an art? Are you saying that video games aren't an art? Because people have been fighting that stigma for years. But last time I checked, you can get Sonic the Hedgehog on just about anything. I can get backpacks, I bought a wallet, you can get wall scrolls, which I have 2 of, you can get shirts, which I have 4 of, you can get coasters, which we have a set of, you can get glasses, you can get individual frames from animations. You can get so many things. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Apparently the man hasn't heard of merchandising. Okay, Sega does not make these. They license other companies to make these. Does Sega make a profit from them? Yes. But so does the other companies. I mean, if your favorite rock band suddenly decided to sell t-shirts, does that make them a rock band and a t-shirt company? No, it does not. They are only selling merchandise of the brand.
Fan games have been around for God knows how long, and there's been websites funded by people donating. There has been fucking projects funded by people donating. There has been so many things that accepts donations on the side. Every project have done it at one point or another.
And I agree. There's nothing wrong with supporting one of your favorite fan projects. Here's the thing, though. None of them had any features locked behind a paywall, like Sonic Omens did. I know you're going to say, but the game's free and blah 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 blah. But the thing is, though, he had certain episodes locked behind a paywall. He had the demo locked behind a paywall. I know he doesn't anymore because people called out his shit, but that was the case. That's why people are very iffy on this subject with him right now. Before people even called him out on it, he had Sonic Omens advertised on his Patreon. only for him to remove it when people started to point out and call him out on his shit. That's why people are very iffy on him right now. It felt like he was saying, hey, give me money and I'll continue this project. If not, let's see. That's the way it felt like when he advertised it on his Patreon.
Sega of Japan doesn't like stuff like this. Now, that is fucking bullshit. I've heard a lot of people talk about the Sega of Japan shit. Sega of Japan has struck down trailers. Sega of Japan has struck down translations. Sega of Japan has struck down modifications. But as far as I'm aware, Sega of Japan has not gotten involved in the fan game territory. Sega of Japan has not meddled in fan projects or fan fictions or whatever you want to call these things. Sega of Japan has bigger and better things to worry about. So assuming that Sega of Japan is evil just because they're Japanese like Nintendo is dumb. It's a silly idea and somewhat racist, if I have to say so myself. Just assuming that Sega of Japan would be the one to do anything.
Okay, when you start using the "this is racist" card, it's already starting to make you sound stupid. I'm guessing he just does not know his Sega history, like at all. I mean, yeah, that person was totally being racist. It's not like Sega of Japan did some stupid shit before, right? It wasn't like they are the reason why the Sega Saturn fell, or the Sega Dreamcast fell, or the reason why Sony end up being the rival. Nah, that's a crazy idea. And technically, a translation is a fan project, and if Sega Japan took that down, that's them taking down a fan project. Anyways, this video is getting a little long, so let's go ahead and go straight to my comment.
This guy isn't even being clever with it. He straight up says, LS Mark said. So you could say before, maybe they're getting it from Twitter. Maybe they're getting it from a friend who got it from a friend who got it from a friend who heard it from LS Mark. But now this guy directly says, LS Mark said, the difference between, not difference, different, between Sonic fan games get paid, wait, what? The difference between Sonic fan get paid to make fan game and Sonic fan getting paid making art is that Sega is not an art company. They are a video game company. Do you think Sega doesn't pay for art? Do you think Sega doesn't pay people to make art for them? Do you think Sega doesn't sell anything else besides Sonic games? They're not called Sonic games, they're called Sega. You are so fucking ignorant on how life and society and business works that you are going to believe Ellis Mark at face value, despite Ellis Mark proving multiple times that he is a fucking idiot. But that's just me. I haven't played the game, so his opinion's invalid. You are not allowed to critique a game if you haven't played it. You are not allowed to review food unless you've ate it. You are not allowed to review a book unless you read it. You are not allowed to have an opinion on this game unless you've played it. Because I don't have a PC that can run it. But Ellis Mark said something? Well, dear God, if he said it on the internet, it must be true. That Sonic Omens controls are terrible. Well, so Ellis Mark said it. I guess I should delete the game right now, because his opinion trumps mine. I can't believe it. I can't believe that his opinion is better than my opinion, or anyone else's opinion. I guess it was fun having opinions while it lasted, but this is just fact now, because Ellis Mark said it.
Wow, the stupidity of that blows my mind. You are so desperate to find something that fits your narrative that you purposely took my comment out of context. And don't say you didn't. I have already told you in the comment section itself that I was not agreeing with Ellis Mark. I brought those up because you did not talk about them in your video. You did not touch on that subject. You did not touch on the gameplay subject. All you said in your original video was, game good. Go play. Game good. No, you did not touch the gameplay. You did not touch on the controls. You did not say anything about the game. That's why I brought up what Ellis Mark said. That's also why I brought up about the whole Sega's not what Ellis Mark said about Sega not being an art company, being a game company, because you did not touch on that subject. You had both Ellis Mark and Simmons Sonic videos in your video to make fun of them, but they both reviewed the game and talked about the controls. You did not. You made fun of them, but you did not say anything about the controls. That's why I brought it up. I wanted to hear your opinion on it. No, I can't talk today. I want to hear your opinion on it. But you act like I was agreeing with Ellis Mark. Well, in there did I said I agree with him? Where? Nowhere. I even brought this up in this video. And do you know what you said? You go like, yeah, you misused the word out of context. You completely ignored everything I just said. Even one other person pointed that out. You are so salty that I called you out on your bullshit. You're acting like a typical Sonic fan that doesn't like when their opinions are being challenged and they get so angry. Now, to those wondering what is my opinion on this whole drama, I understand the whole concern. I mean, especially with him like having stuff behind a paywall, that's a huge red flag. But do I think Sega's going to start banning fan games? No, I don't think so. In fact, I don't think Sega even cares. I think the fear of them going to start banning projects is a bit overblown. I don't think Sega's going to retake action. If anything, they're probably just going to take notes on what about this game people love so much. Which could be a good or bad thing, kind of depends how you look at it. I mean, if the controls on this game is terrible, then that might be a bad thing. But again, I can't say much about the game itself because I have not touched the game. Anyways, it's time to wrap this up. I am UltimateSuperX, and I'll catch you guys later.